Hey everybody, good evening, afternoon, late afternoon, evening, not quite sure which, but this is Roxanne at home here in Arizona and just popping in to say hi and do a little chit chat and see how everybody's doing this weekend. Been doing good here. The weather is still in the high 90s, but hopefully later this week gonna get a little bit cooler. I hope. Fingers crossed. You never know. It's Arizona. It's crazy. But my daughter moved in with me last weekend, so she's been here a week now. Today her and I went and did a little bit of shopping, got some lunch. So I wanted to just show you what we got when we went shopping. So we went to Home Goods, and we were just walking around. I was looking for a box to hold my gel pens and stuff for my coloring, but of course you always see other stuff there, and happened to walk down the aisle that had like all the pots and pans and stuff. And one thing I had been thinking about getting was a Dutch oven. So I have a friend that has some sourdough starter, and I had gone to a class on how to make sourdough bread, but they recommended that you have a Dutch oven that will go up to 500 degrees in order to make it. And I didn't have that. I didn't have a Dutch oven. They said bread pans would be okay, but it would be, better in a Dutch oven. So while we were there, I happened to find one. So I'll show you it. It's really, really heavy. It is stainless steel, but it's coated with ceramic. So this is the bottom of it. Like I said, it's very heavy. And then the lid is right here. So so heavy. So that was that one, and it's a good size. I'm not quite sure how many, what the size of it was, but this ended up being $39.99, so $40 for that, which I thought was a pretty good deal for as nice as it is. And it says that it's porcelain enamel exterior and interior for durability and performance, cast iron for superior heat retention, dishwasher safe. And I did check the little instruction booklet. It's a 3-quart. And it does indicate that it will go up to 500 degrees. So very happy about that. While I was there, I also found a couple of, where'd it go? Just fell out. Hold on. Sorry, dropped it. I got a couple of picture frames, and these were $4.99. Got 2 of these because I have some family pictures that we took last year in July before my husband passed away that I wanted to put in those. So I got those 2 picture frames for that, matching. And then I've been doing some coloring and stuff, and watching a couple different channels that have, excuse me, my nose is itchy, coloring going on. And I've been using gel pens and also colored pencils, but I noticed a couple of the channels had these like brush markers. So I saw these here. These are a watercolor brush marker set, and it's got 36 of them in there, and it was $12.99. So there's one side, and then there's the other side with the different colors. So I thought, well, I'll give it a try, see how they work. They're King Art watercolor brush markers. So we'll see what I think of those when I'm doing my coloring. And then there was this other little set of 3 journal books, 3 mini journal books, which whenever I can pick up journal books, I usually do because I always use them. So then we ended up going over to Hobby Lobby because there's a Hobby Lobby right there. And I was able to find the box that I want, a box to put the markers in. So I got this cute little gnome box to put the markers in. It was only $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. So I thought that was a really cute deal. It'll hold all the extra markers and they're nice and look nice on my bookshelf, which is where I store them. And then I was looking at just some of the wall art hanging stuff, and these were in the section that has, like, you know, all the ocean and sea stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them, hang them somewhere, but they were super cute and I couldn't resist. So this one's got all these different beads and these tassels on the bottom. So I'll figure out somewhere to, like, hang this and decorate. So there's that one, and then there is this one here with the little wooden turtle, and then a couple of wood beads, and then blue wood beads, and then the regular wood beads, and the little tassel on that one too. So I thought those were really cute, just to kind of have to decorate around the house a little bit. So we'll see where I end up putting those. I don't know. But anyways, that was my shopping trip for today. Had some fun doing that. So it was nice. I missed the days my daughter would come over on a Sunday and we would just go out shopping and stuff. So it was kind of nice to do that again. Spend some time with her and do shopping. It was a really, really busy week for me this week. Just lots going on. And next week, hopefully, is not going to be quite as busy, but I am keeping myself a little busier with the fall coming up. Things have started picking up here in town. So I did join like I think I told you guys, like a women's, a widow's, like Bible study type thing. And that meets for like 7 weeks on Mondays. And then my mom's church is doing a women's Bible study on Thursday mornings. So I joined that one too. So along with my one that I normally went to on Fridays. So I've got 3 of those going. And then I started going back to the ceramics club to start making some, painting some of the ceramics and stuff. So, and then of course I've got my bowling. So I'm going to be keeping busy this fall, which is nice. You know, I was getting kind of, you know, with the summer and the heat, and I just didn't want to get out and do anything. And so now that it's still hot, it's still in the 90s, but it's a little cooler so I can get out and do some stuff. And with my daughter being here, she is so good at keeping things clean. So she's keeping me on task for cleaning and doing the dishes and eating properly. So that is also a big help. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice to have her here. I'm excited for it. She brought her dog and her cat, and I love them both. They're so cute. Her cat, skittish, doesn't really want any to be pet or anything like that, but her dog just loves me. So that's my grand puppy. Other than that, a friend of mine. So I was at her house the other day. Wanted to kind of mention this to you guys because it came as like a light bulb moment for me. I don't know if you guys watch any of the prepper stuff, any of the prepping channels, things like that, but I was at my girlfriend's house and I noticed she had, she has a bunch of glass jars. Like me, I tend to save my glass jars. But I usually just save the jars. I don't do anything with them. They're just sitting there in case I need them. Well, I noticed she had a bunch of them filled up with water on her bottom shelf. I'm like, why do those have water? And she said she saw it on a prepping video about all the empty water jars, all the empty glass jars sitting around, fill them with water. Then you've got some good drinking water in case something ever happens and you should need some extra drinking water. So I thought that was a really good piece of prepping advice. Very easy, very simple. So if you've got glass jars sitting around that you're not using for one reason or another, or just save your glass jars when you get, spaghetti sauce or mayonnaise or any of that kind of stuff, jelly, all that kind of stuff that has, the screw on lids that you can tighten it. Wash them out, clean them out really good, and you can store drinking water in there. You don't have to have so many cases of plastic bottles. You'll have your other ones. And so I thought that was a really good little tip. So I'm starting to do that now, fill all my empty glass jars with water. Some of them, I've been changing out all my plastic ones that had like stored my beans and my rice and stuff. I've been changing that all out to glass because I've noticed, like, when I have it stored in plastic, like, it takes on a weird smell, especially like the beans and stuff. They take on a weird smell being stored in plastic. Especially, I had some in Tupperware, and it just didn't smell right. So started putting stuff into glass jars instead and storing things that way. It's better for them. It doesn't get that plastic smell and bad. So if you've got extra glass jars around, use them up. Fill them with some extra water. You can use it for drinking water, or just, if you need extra water for, clean up, wash up, whatever, at any point in time that something goes wrong and you're without electricity and without water or whatever, you'll have those on hand for you. So just a little piece of advice there. But anyways, we're a little over 12 minutes now, so I don't really have much else going on today. Easy weekend. So I guess I will talk to you guys again sometime. Take care of yourself. God bless you. This is Roxanne at home here in Arizona. I'll talk to you later. God bless.